Hello there, welcome to Top Frost News Roblox. Today we'll be doing another one. It is January 2, 2026. We'll be doing a real quick one and a recap of the basic events that happened in 2025. This will be the very first video that I will post related in Roblox to my Roblox videos 2026. This will be a recap video of what happened the previous year, and though it won't go over every single thing that happened because there's too much to list, remember that whatever I say in this video is merely a recap, and if I miss something, most likely I know what you're talking about. And most likely it will take too long to ever discuss that such thing that happened on 2025. Actually, 2025 was filled with all sorts of things. It's gonna be impossible to recap all of those things in one video unless I had like 9 hours, maybe 9 hours of my life, and maybe it will be possible, but that's not what we're doing here. If you're new and you're into these videos, leave a like because it'll put this video anywhere else. And as always, make sure to subscribe to your channel. We're trying to reach the 7K to 10K goal. So we already hit 5K. Now, we already discussed this too many times, but since this is a recap video, we're going to go through it very quickly. There's too much to list, so beware that if I get, again, like I said, if I miss something, that's because it's probably not possible for me to recap in 9 hours. If I had 9 hours, yes, but recap in 9 hours, like editing, recording, and then editing, probably not. So Massive Attack is to return in 2026 for a possible music return. We don't know if that's confirmed, but it could be possible, but we don't know if it's confirmed. I've got talks in a lot of all that's going on. Now, if it doesn't happen, then this is wrong. VSojo has collapsed in 2 days in 2025 after getting exposed. Ozzy Osbourne also passed away the same exact day VSojo collapsed. What a crazy day. The Russia-Ukraine war still continues to this day as of December 2025. And it's still continuing as of January 2026. Spotify is now being investigated to soon have to explain the blatant falsification of streaming numbers in AI usage. TikTok and Paramount have been known to be always in the terrible side of business for corruption and data stealing. SME Sony Music Entertainment is also suing Yudo AI. The others backed down in a deal. Some of them took a deal with some AI related companies. YouTube and Exerto had beef once, and YouTube was losing face after trying to beef with Exerto on X/Twitter. Tencent has acquired a major holding in Ubisoft's ownership. Yes, Tencent now has an ownership over Ubisoft. Numerous artists pull away from the Kennedy Center due to Trump forcing name changes to it. Elon Musk is currently in the eyes of investigators for known political fraud. That should be obvious. USAID has been cut and has already been going to be cut by Donald Trump and Elon Musk, right? They've already cut it and people are dying, right? A lot of people died after Elon Musk and Donald Trump removed it. Okay, Trump wants to send the US into a war with Venezuela. The global censorship war got politicized and an edge is being found. The Ellisons and Peter Thiel conflict of interest was always put aside historically for a few years. We should not ignore the Ellisons and Peter Thiel. Trust me, Kizna I has returned. The Projectian, after 9 years, finally defines what a VTuber is. Trilogy Media have now finally worked a deal with the city, country, federal level. Repeat that. Trilogy Media have now finally worked a deal with the city, county, and federal level of enforcement of government to take down scammers with the area. Now, they describe the areas that they worked in. Of course, you can check that on of its own. North Korea is undergoing dictator-like modernism. Disney has embraced AI and begun to abandon creators, and I misspelled modernism in my notes. The Epstein Files cover-up is blatantly obvious and in broad daylight. Glitch Production Studios has consistently increased their production size and has straight up beaten Disney in their creative game. Susei Hoshimachi has finally made it to Budokan. Mori Calliope gets to make a song for an anime known as Gacha Kuta. Twitch has so far embraced AI and has since abandoned their respect for VTubers. Anthony Fantano has begun to criticize Asmongold online more publicly. Please keep doing that. I actually want to see more of that. Please do so. Let me make sure I put in that Calliope did something for Gacha Kuta, because Gacha Kuta. Alright. Nick Fuentes has banded together with extremely violent people. Nazism is now on the rise for the worst. Yes, Nazism. Nora Mandani will be adding Lena Khan to the roster of his team, in which she will proceed to possibly begin economic policy on a larger scale. Trump has threatened and directly called for the deaths of his political opponents. Cinder VTuber to be cancelled and only to return after months to meet backlash. Now, properly after months. Her cancellation was one of the largest in social media, where numerous sides turned against Cinder VTuber. PETA tried to beef with the Uma Musume, the gaming, and the horse racing community from Japan, and then worldwide by users online. And they lost. The entire Amazon web server system went down in 2025 for some time. Yes, the systems went down. Blue Sky continues to compete, but faces much criticism from extremist media and smear campaigns constantly. The FBI is no longer competent enough to hold their stand, and these now do the investigations. Don't you think that's insane? Discord had a huge data leak that leaked numerous people's informations, even IDs, during the process. The YouTube ban waves have been absolutely horrid, destroying millions in the process. Mr. Beast to do a boys vs girl Minecraft challenge to only then get exposed for terrible moderation practices, propped battles, an infiltrated girl team, and the narrative turns to the video story. The Nepal Gen Z revolution led to more revolutions across numerous other countries, possibly reaching larger ones very soon. Alright, then we also have this. The enforcement bans and age grouping restrictions are destroying Roblox's community and trust even further, right? This is not good, right? China to invade Taiwan at their expense for some political gain. Russia to decimate Ukraine. AWIN no longer lists Karma Now as a publisher on its platform. Skimlinks removed them as well as a publisher on their platform. Canada is now in a toxic relationship with the US and Mexico and again, let me rephrase that. Canada is in a toxic relationship with the US and Mexico to be battling cartels on a national scale. And I did miss a lot more because we did have our huge explosion of Japanese music in 2025, right? We can't forget Idol. We can't forget all these other things, yada yada. There's a bunch of things that occurred over the period of time. So let me just make sure I fix what I just typed in. I accidentally spelled something wrong here. I think I need to add more later. But yeah, there's a lot of things going on. Now, I did miss a lot of other things. Yes, I did. I need to remember that once the age verification thing is put up on Roblox, by the way, it is January 2, 2026. Roblox will be putting on the age verification, age grouping system into place for every country, besides ones that might have different rules across the world for people to follow. So I probably soon now that I'm on Roblox right now, literally I'm on Roblox, there's most likely a chance that once I go back into Roblox and try to talk with people, absolutely nobody has voice chat. There's a very likely chance I go into a game and absolutely nobody has voice chat besides people who bypassed voice chat. If you are assumed and put into an age group, most likely you will not be able to talk to me, or you won't be able to talk to anybody. Stay safe out there. Know your information, know your rights, protest peacefully, show them what you got. The Gen Z revolution continues, the global censorship war continues, and just as I discussed 2025, I will do it here. 2026 does not impede my journey, and I don't change. My goal is the same. Freedom to the creators, power to the creators, liberty for the creators. Just so y'all know that. Rise to moteness, and that's all I have to say. Go beyond limit and excel. Whatever you need from leaders out there like you, Discord link in the description below. Down below. Discord link down below. Right there. Join a server. We need informed leaders like you. In an age of misinformation, and where now for some reason facts are considered a form of harassment, what you say about me is what you say about society. And that's all I have to say. Share kindness, stay safe, and I think that will be it. If I missed something, yes, I did miss something. Yes, there's too much to discuss, but I basically put down all I needed. I could have put Asmongold in there, but you know, fuck you. Fuck you. You're a retard, nobody cares. And same for you, Rev says that's you, for all you. Chippy reviews, for all you. I hate you. I hate all the people who are trying to spin narratives. I hate Tectone. I hate Nux Taco. And unfortunately for you, Nicholas Light, I love you, but you're now starting to scheme back into outrageous content again. So unfortunately, he's no longer a source of he was never a dependable creator, but you know, he was tolerable at the least for how he is, right? It's a character. And now he's turned over to his friends that are on the extreme right-wing propaganda. They're extremists. They do extreme media, so I can't rely on them. Deco Voice, fuck you as well. Fuck you, Esmalganana, and fuck all the ones who are turning into the right-wing extremist mentality. Same for you, Leafy, and same for all of those who joined the train. I hope that this year you meet the consequences of your actions. I will chase you down, I will prosecute you, and I'll make sure you meet doom. Long live the Motonists.